So now let's learn about pay-per-click marketing, or it is also called PPC advertising. So the goal of this PPC marketing is to get maximum attention from the targeted customers with a minimum budget. It's like ideal, right? So you spend less but try to get maximum number of people visiting to your website. So you can use Google AdWords, Facebook ads. These two are most effective at this point. Um, Google and Facebook works differently. Google, um, you can put advertisement, but your advertisement will be shown to the user who has looking for that kind of information. But in kind of Facebook, if you have based on your interest, Facebook shows relevant ads in the right side content. So let's see some of the advantages of this pay-per-click advertising. So you can decide how you want to spend, how much money you want to spend per day. Is it going to be $5 per day or $100 per day? It's totally depending on up to you. And you can decide when to start or stop the campaign. You will be having a complete control, and you can start these advertisements anytime. And you can define the targeted customers. That's the beauty of these pay-per-click advertising with Google and Facebook is you can define specific targeted customers. They have spent billions of dollars in maturing the process of giving this option for us to choose targeted customers, um, and depending on the location and other customer specific categories. And also, you can change the campaign. Let's say one campaign is not effective, you can try to learn it and you can change it immediately to something different. I'll show you a couple of examples here. So let's go to Google. So adwords.google.com. If you go there, I already have an account with Google. So I'm seeing this Google home page. So I go to campaigns and I'll start a new campaign. So where do you want to show my advertisement? I want for search network only. Yeah, when someone is searching for it, something, I want to have this advertisement. The campaign name I can put as part-time startups. Yes, I want to be displaying in search network only, and settings from existing campaign. No. Okay. Include search partners. Okay. And what locations would you like to target? United States and Canada. Yeah, that sounds good for me. I can start with specifically US and Canada. That's okay. And bidding option. I will manually set my bids for clicks. Okay, default bid. How much I want to bid for the keywords what I'm going to choose. Let's say if I choose point 20 cents, like point $20. Okay, and how much budget I want to define per day. I would say $10 per day. Okay, and then you can use this option to feature. Um, so I can give more information here where I want these ads to be displayed. Okay, and how I want to be. But let me take mostly the default settings here. Okay, save and continue. Okay, so now in this group of campaign, I'm going to create one ad. Okay. Add one. So now what is it I want to define? It's taking settings from my previous website. So I want to change this to my new website, and same thing, the link URL. I don't have to put www. Okay, and here the headline. Okay, there's a limit on the number of letters I can type. So for wannabe entrepreneurs. Okay, so I think my word count is good. Okay, check out online course about part-time startups with less time. Okay, I wanted to say earn money, but okay, there's no space at this point, but probably I can change it later. Or learn about how part-time startups with less time and money. But okay, let me show you how it works. Okay, and then this is how it's going to look on the side, and this is how it's going to look on the top of the ad. And here is the important part comes where I have to define the keywords, so which may be relevant to my business here. So probably I would start with startups. I know it's very competing keyword, but yeah, let's see how it goes. We're going to, but I'm going to start with these keywords, but doesn't mean that I have to stick to these keywords for all the time. Once I learn how much I'm spending, how many clicks I'm getting, I can fine tune this. The same way, if I can put online business, entrepreneurs, okay, and estimate search traffic. It even showing me that average uh, cost per click can be 0.07 to $0.09, which is not bad, right? Okay, and the cost per day for $8, I would get 100 clicks. That's okay. I can manage that. Okay, so now I can start bidding probably less than that, saying 0.01. Okay, I have to put more than that. So I'll put zero point 0.1, which is 10 cents, and save ad group. Okay, that's it. My ad is having these keywords, and I can just get started. It's enabled, and it will be on within a few seconds, I guess. That's all about Google AdWords, and you can manage it. Pretty much gives you good reporting, how much you're spending per day, and how many clicks you are getting. So now let's see the same thing with Facebook ads. Okay, so I have one campaign at this point I'm running for Diet Pledge. Okay, I am spending $10 per day, and total so far I spent $235. So let's see the report for this campaign. So it's showing that I spent $82. For this much amount, I got 248 clicks. Okay, that means the click-through rate, based on how many impressions it made and how many clicks, there is a 0.003 percentage. So yeah, I'm happy with 248 clicks per $282. That means almost I'm getting one click per a dollar. So is it worth for me? That depending on my business model. Do I have enough budget, or if it is not working good for me, I can do two things. I can change this ad and hope it to be more effective. So for the same amount, can I get more clicks? I can try. Or okay, Facebook ad is not working good for me. Let me go to Google Ads. So I can try. The beauty here is you can try and measure and learn and take a improvement, make improvements. So if I have to create a new advertisement, I can create an ad, and even here I can start with let's say I want to advertise my page. So instead of a website, when someone clicks, I want them to go to my Facebook page. So for that, it gives me two options. So you can have a sponsored ad in the right side like this. It's going to look like this. Or it can be if I post some interesting story, the interesting story can be visible to other people who already like these part-time startups. It's going to be looking like this, like sponsored stories. Well, I'm okay with that. So if I want to start, okay, and this is a just sample text, and I don't mind for that. But how do the interesting thing is how do you target the audience, right? So here I want to target for United States. With the current factors, I can reach 162 million people if I leave it as it is. But I want to reduce it to the age because I'm targeting for this is part-time startups. Let's say I want to target for 30 plus people, 30 years old plus aged people. There is a 112 million, which is not bad. But I want to limit the upper age also to 60. Okay, that didn't change much these numbers on the right side. Okay, good. Now here I can choose precise interest. So now if I say, as I said, I want to target the people who are in information technology or who can be my early adopters. So I can type information technology. So that changed the people whom I can reach is 565,000 people. Okay, and I can choose more factors here. Let's say let me choose entrepreneurs here. Okay, and this increases the number to 1.2 million people. Okay, that's good, right? And then I can get into more broad categories. For example, the business technology. If someone is computer programming, I can choose that person. But it reduced to only 222 people. Similarly, at family status, I want to look for who are married. They're married and have kids also. So that increased to 653. So based on this kind of categories I'm choosing, this the number targeted audience whom this ad may be reachable is changing. But is it going to reach everybody? That depending on how much I'm willing to spend. If I'm willing to spend $10, okay, and then Google calculates based on this $10 and tries to give the impressions on the Facebook, and can it then within that budget $10 it may reach 100,000 people or it may reach 200,000 people, depending on the Facebook calculations. But the beauty here is you can learn and play and adjust these settings anytime. And also this Facebook or Google provides you the reports, and you can see and decide whether your ads are being effective or not. Okay, so that's all about pay per clicking here in terms of Google and Facebook. Let's go back to our slides. Okay, so now I want to finally give tips on this pay per click advertisement. So the very important thing here is you have to watch out. It's very easy to burn your cash here. So if you start giving advertisement for $10 per day, it's going to cost $300 per month. But if you want to get more clicks, let's say you change it to $300, that means it's going to cost 3,000. Sorry, if you change your budget to $100, that means your budget for month is $3,000. Per year, $30,000. So are you going to make more than $30,000 amount then? So or per month, are you going to make more than $3,000 out of your advertising? So that's where it's very easy to burn out all your cash. So the best practice I learned is don't spend all the budget on these PPC ads, because number one, you're going to burn out cash fastly, and the second thing is, let's say even though you get good traffic, what happens once you're out of your budget? Then you won't get any new traffic. So that is not the best way to get new customers. Okay, you can choose this as one marketing channel, but you cannot depend on this wholly, and you should be able to build that organic marketing search results and other marketing channels you have to explore. Okay, so as I mentioned, So learn and experiment to increase the effectiveness of ads and keywords. Okay, that's all about pay per clicking.